Hey guys, this is ModestNeko here with something a little bit different. So, around just before the Christmas season, I had ordered merch from a few friends of mine, and I'd also kind of like just ordered something online for just to improve my setup. Also, I'm going to just quickly show as well my actual streaming setup as well. But yeah, I thought I was do just a bit more of a kind of slightly more personal video since a few of my kind of like friends kind of just opened their own merch stores. So I'm going to open firstly my friend's merch. So this was from a company called Spreadshirt. So Spreadshirt kind of do a lot of like just merchandise. If it'd be t-shirts, if it'd be cups, just anything where you can put kind of like your own logos or whatever on it. It's also a really good site in terms of the fact that you don't need to pay any kind of charges or anything. They just take a cut and you get like a commission for it whenever it sells. So but two of my friends, so there's ModestNeko and there's also another one called StanPlays. So they're two friends of mine and they kind of opened their merch stores. And just to show my support to them as well, and since they're very good friends of mine, I decided to buy their merch. And to be honest, I really think you should check out their content as well. But let's just open those quickly now. So I'm just going to see what I can actually pull out first. And yeah, there's always just a struggle to open. Okay. And yeah, and just to kind of say the bill then, you get your general bill. Though you can't really see it because the lighting quality is really bad. Sorry about that guys again, my light blue. But I still kind of wanted to get it done and dusted as soon as possible. Even so, I still think the light quality is alright. It's not too bad. So let's see what I pull out first. So yeah, cool. So this is from a friend of mine called ModestNeko, and one like project she kind of did has been doing like for a few years is part of like a South Park fan animation. You might have cared of this person, maybe Flip Reaper Z. He's got this like own like kind of series of animations with a lot of like OCs from like the South Park DeviantArt community, and this is of her actual original South Park character. So let's just open it properly. So as you can see here, it's pretty cool. Again, might be a little. I'll basically just put this on quickly in the background, so let just me put this on for a second. So after recording the last video, I realized that there was a lot of really like just bad lighting and like just uncomfortable close-up. So I am re-recording this just to show off all the time, just to show off exactly how the actual shirts look like. So let's get a look at what the exact shirt looks like firstly. So yeah, as you can see here, there's Samantha Himitsu, if you can like read it all. And let's take a slightly further look out as well. Let's try and get the angle right here, just so that looks proper. Let's try and get it looking as straight as possible, so I can read it as best as possible. So maybe slightly needs to be slightly lower, just a little bit more, so you can actually see what the exact shirt kind of looks like. So that's what the shirt looks like, if you can see it properly. And yeah, I'm just trying to use my selfie stick as best as possible to try and get the thing to work. So yeah, that's just exactly kind of like what it looks like. And yeah, so just to talk a little bit further about the actual merch. So this is from just as I kind of was explaining earlier, from my friend called ModestNeko. She, for the most part, streams on Twitch. She also does YouTube. So she streams Pokemon games, South Park Bonus Star from time to time, other like Nintendo related games, and then on YouTube at the moment she's like doing like reactions to any unboxings that people do, or she does storytime videos. She used to do a lot of kind of like meme related videos. She did like a South Park episode reactions, stuff like that. So if you enjoy Pokemon or enjoy South Park or you enjoy anything Nintendo related, or just animation in general, consider checking out her channel anyway. Her links will be in the description down below. But yeah, she's got a lot of other like really cool designs as well. She's gotten one like of her actual cat mascot, and stuff like that, and you should definitely check them out anyway. I'll be including the link to the merch anyway in the store, just so you can give a look at just, you know, watch just exactly some of her art anyway, like, you know. And she also has a DeviantArt as well, so yeah, just consider checking out some of her work anyway, guys, if you haven't already. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what it looks like. So again, just another look anyway. So this is exactly what it looks like from writing a picture of the and just saying Samantha Himitsu there. And yeah, that looks a lot better than what I actually did earlier, so yeah, that's fine. So now let's just get on to opening Stan's merch. And let's just open what the second shirt is, which is another friend of mine, StanPlays. He does these kind of like comic dubs, stuff like that. He's kind of like he's very good with like the South Park style. He does a lot of he's a big fan of particularly her character as well. Does draw a lot of like Samantha Himitsu fan art. And yeah, like, you know, I've been kind of talking to him, like, got to know both those people there on like ModestNeko's streams. Mainly she's like does like live just basically just live matches with like her viewers and stuff like that. But yeah, so just to show that. And it's a really cool design actually. Basically a friend of his actually did the art as well. Let's try and like get a slightly better look at it actually, since it's a little bit smaller. So yeah, guys, anyway, like ModestNeko's, just like wearing ModestNeko's one, it kind of turned out really bad in the previous video, bad lighting, bad close-ups, shit like that. So yeah, this is after recording of it, so let's just show off exactly what the merch looks like. So as you can see, it's kind of like a picture of Stan, which is really nice, from a friend of his, Ketchelly. If you look up the name, so it's KTCHELLE. Just like just like on DeviantArt there, you'll find some of our work, some of their work anyway. But I think they've pretty much finished their Discord. But yeah, StanPlays anyway. He's a good friend of mine. He does a lot of like South Park fan art, and yeah, he's like really humorous skits on his on his YouTube channel anyway. But let's just give it a slightly bit of a more of a wider perspective of what exactly the t-shirt looks like firstly. So let's just do that right here. So yeah, looks maybe a bit closer up. So as you can see, this is pretty much what the shirt looks like from me, slightly further angle anyway. And it's a really nice t-shirt. I really like it. Like the one with like, you know, Modest anyway. They're cool. They're both cute. They're both very nice t-shirts. And he also got like an other design as well, and it comes in, of course, different colors. But yeah, basically what he does is he, on his YouTube channel, he does a lot like just skits. He kind of like, you know, plays just like these South Park gangs about Carmen and Kenny, Carmen and Kyle, or sorry, Carmen, yes, so Stan, Kyle, Carmen and Kenny. He does like impressions of them. I would say I'm particularly a fan of his Kenny impression. I think it's really good. And yeah, he just does a lot of like filler, especially of like ModestNeko's OC, Samantha Himitsu, and her ship, which is like Samantha Himitsu and Stan, which I have to say I prefer to Wendy because goddamn it, Wendy's such a bitch. So I don't really like Wendy very much. So yeah, he deserves someone better for him, to be honest. Stan Marshall, he deserves somebody better than Wendy for sure. Whatever, they're really cute pictures. I definitely would recommend you guys check him out. He's a very good friend of mine, and yeah, consider checking him out anyway. And they're always just really funny. He's got a really good sense of humor. So yeah, now to get on to opening another thing that I actually bought, which was to kind of improve my my stream setup. Just so that at least so that I could basically keep my computer in much better health. So yeah, let's get down to opening that now. And so yeah, that's what they both look like anyway. And this is another piece of merch that I actually have to open. Damn, it's like 12 minutes long. Jesus. I might cut it down a little bit. So this was something that I did just so that I could take care of my computer during streaming, because like again it would become very, very hot. So I kind of wanted to do something just to prevent it from like overheating. So here it is anyway. So yeah, of course guys, you probably won't be able to see it properly, but just to bring it in somewhere where there is a lot better lighting. This is what it looks like. It's actually a cooling fan for my laptop. So I'm actually going to see if I can just like install and just see how it actually looks like. So yeah, after recording just this again, like with the other merch and stuff like that, I decided let's just do this afterwards. Let's re-record it so that I could just show them a bit more clearly. And yeah, I have a lamp here just to make it a lot more clearer exactly what I'm looking at, because it is very dark in color, so better off having it under a light source. So anyway, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's basically an external fan. It's got 4 fans, and you put it under your laptop. And it's just, and also you have your USB cable as well, which is how you power it. So you just plug it into your laptop, and it's good to go. And if you turn it around, the main thing to remember is that you can actually pull out the stand. So it's a stand, so basically you just need to if you just pull these things out, you can basically just give it bigger height, but you don't need to just do that. You can also make it like at a slightly smaller height, like this, if you just put these 2 things up, which are just slightly smaller stands. So you have a bit of control over just how large you want to make it. So as you can see here, you got your first stand, which is a little bit harder to make out. Can I make it out a little bit better in any way? Not really. It's really hard with how dark it is. Okay, let's try and get it in a slightly better place where maybe I might be able to show better. Like here. Yeah, this is how you show it. So you see here. Cool. And also here. So yeah, they're the two heights. So this is basically it. Also, let's just pull these two things down. And also something that's important to remember is these dials as well. Let's try and get these into better focus. Come on. These are really hard to get into focus. Oh, here. This is the way. This is the way to do it. Sorry about this fucking thing, guys. Whatever. Can I get this into focus? Yeah, no, I can get them to focus now. Okay, cool. So you can see here. Yeah, these are focused now. So you can see the fans here. So there's like two dials, each for the left and the right fan, and then there's two USB connections. So yeah, you just need to that's how you control how much the airflow for it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got a lot of control to it, and certainly like if you've got a lot of intense work with your laptop, a lot of like video editing and stuff like that, or streaming for myself, which is the reason I bought it, it's really good for that. So yeah, now I'm just going to honestly put it into the actual computer just to show you guys how it works. So yeah, just before I actually do go over to my actual stream setup, as you can see here, this is actually my current stream setup. So I've got a swivel chair, as you can see here. I've got like a microphone, so the actual type that I have is Piranha. Do they say anywhere? No, they don't. Oh no, it's not Piranha, it's oh, what is it freaking called? Yeah, anyway, I'll have actually my description in, I'll have my like I'll have what I actually have all my like set up in the description down below as well, guys. But yeah, that's what I have. So I have my microphone, and yeah, I have this, my laptop, which is like a HP Pavilion Pro gaming laptop, and yeah, it works very well for it, but at the same time I need to take good care of it, like, and that's something I realize I need to take better care of my laptop. So it needs an external fan just to, you know, just honestly that it doesn't like burn out the elements in it and whatever, you know. I want to just make sure it's as like it basically stays working for as long as possible. So now I'm just going to set up my fan under it. So yeah, this is it. So this is the stand. So I can see my computer, and you can see the stand, and of course that's basically at the max height that I can give the computer. So firstly, let's move the computer around just so that I can actually, you know, see the actual so yeah, doesn't matter. It's very hard to see, of course, within the, you know, the lighting. So let's just turn it around a bit more just so that I can give you better perspective of the lighting. Sweet, so this is a lot better, I think. Yeah, you can see it now. So you can see the fans and you can see the USB connection. So you just put your USB connection in. Sweet. Then you just have to rotate it around. So let's rotate it around as is. And yeah, so we have that connected in, so now we just need to connect it into the other USB port over here. And now you can kind of hear that it's kind of like whirring. And also, of course, here's my stream setup. But you can see as well, if I pull it up a little bit further, there's also a bit of red lighting with it, so it has this kind of nice cool lighting system. It's kind of not really affecting the game or anything, but still pretty cool. Damn it, notification, freaking hate notifications. So it's cool. it doesn't really, the sound isn't really too loud. Like, if I'm to slightly lift up the PC a little bit, you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, there's a little bit more, you have a little bit more control than that actually. So let's just slightly rotate it around a little bit better, so that I can show you just a little bit more of the control. Shit, I should be a bit careful with it. Yeah, so let's oh shit, my bad. Damn it. Let's just put that back in. Oh no, let's properly rotate it around properly so that we can put it back in again. Here. And yeah, you can see the red lighting again. But what you can do is, if you turn down this dial, I think. I'm sorry. It's kind of like, then all the fan is, so basically you turn on the fan, so the fan from that side doesn't really work, or it's a lot lower. You can lower it down from your, the left side, and you can also lower it down from the right side as well. And now it says lowest settings, so you just got a very slight whir kind of. So that's like a very, very low fan setting. But you control over just how much like fan power you actually have. Also, of course, the lighting is a lot less, so that's a good signifier of just how strong the fan setting is. But yeah, let's just get it back to normal. Probably a bit too much. I probably should just slightly adjust the amount of air that I have, but yeah, I thought, hey, let's have it at the strongest setting just so that I can at least get the most power out of it. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much all you need to know about it, and I'll be including the link to the description to this actual fan. So if you have a laptop that you intend on using, for sure, I would definitely recommend this. Also, I'm stupid as well. Can I see this here? Can I? I wonder. No, I don't think I can. But whatever, guys. I was reading this and it says it's called Turtle Beach. But I don't think you can read it, can you? Can you read it? Oh, you can read it now. Turtle Beach. So that's basically what my headphones are. I'm stupid. I was blind. I actually didn't like read the top of it. Whatever. That's it. So anyway, guys, consider looking into it. It's a really cool fan. I'm really liking it so far. So anyway, guys, I'm actually just going to check out what this video looks like, but it's like 20 minutes long, so I'm probably going to cut a bit of it. But yeah, I kind of wanted to try something a little bit different, a little bit more personal. And yeah, I'm going to include all the links in the description down below. I'll try and get this done. I'll try and get this uploaded as soon as possible. So anyway, guys, until next time, you take it easy, fellow new kids. Goodbye.